In this video, I just want to share a little bit about a great tune with a great chord progression, Cherokee, and what's going on in the improv studio this month that I run. Every month, we take a tune and just approach it from a variety of different angles, and I basically kind of show people everything I know about how to get better at a specific chord progression. What I'm going to share here are two of the exercises from the studio, as well as the intro video that kind of tells you everything that's being laid out for the unit this month. The first two exercises you're going to hear are motivic outline ideas that when you start to get them under your fingers, they give you a lot of different springboards to build your improvisations off of, and it'll give you a surefire way to have something to play at the beginning of every chord. I'm not going to lie, it took me a couple of takes to get these exercises down without making any mistakes, but that's kind of the point, right? In any sort of practice environment where you're going to be actually making some noticeable gains in your playing and your musicianship, you're going to have to think and to work a bit. Over time, what will happen if you repeat these processes enough is that the amount of thinking and brain power that is required to produce improvised music is going to go down and down and down, and the amount of material that you have on call will go up and up and up as long as you're engaging in these processes. Let's have a listen to these exercises and read them as they're written. And then what I want you to do is imagine what it would be like to be able to read a set of chord changes, have that information on call and readily available as part of your improvisations. I get students to do this and try and encourage them to do this is take away the actual written notes and have them just read the chord changes and try to use their knowledge of the music theory behind the line and the exercise that they're learning in order to recreate the written exercise. Sometimes it might take more than one practice session in order to get this information under your fingers and ready to go. But the process of doing this over and over and over again is something that can't be replaced and is worth its weight in gold. Most of what I share in the studio are things that I am practicing and working on all the time as an improviser, and I know they will work for anybody because I've spent many, many years learning how to do this myself. Now let's check out the intro video and you can see all the different approaches that we're taking this month to the tune Cherokee. What's up, Improv Studio? This month we're going to be working on the great Ray Noble classic Cherokee. This tune's been around for a really long time. It was recorded and written in the 1930s. Since then, it has been recorded by many of the greatest improvisers on the planet: Stan Getz, Charlie Parker, Charlie Barnett, Wynton Marsalis, Chris Potter, and many more great recordings that are going to be available on the YouTube playlist. So make sure that you check this out and just start listening to some different takes on this amazing standard. I think part of the reason why this tune is so popular is because the chord progression of the A sections follows a very familiar and beautiful progression that can be heard in many different pop tunes, as well as jazz tunes, as well as classical music. It's pretty much everywhere. So learning this tune and learning how to improvise over it in the key that it's written in, as well as multiple key centers, is going to be super beneficial as an improviser because it's going to help with just so many other tunes. In this unit, we have laid out 4 different guide tone exercises. I think that these are going to be really great for your embouchure and strength endurance, as well as just being able to visualize and hear the 7th of each chord in the chord progression. After that, we have 4 motivic ideas or motives that we're going to be working through the 4 different sections of the chord progression. From there, we take those ideas and weave them into a bebop etude so that you can see how these ideas can be used in and out of context from how you have learned them. After that, we're going to check out a couple of those ideas and learn them in all 12 key centers. There's a variety of different ways to practice this stuff, and we're going to talk about it in detail in the units to come. As always, make sure to take a note of when the live streams are going to be. Mark them on your calendar. If you have any questions, you can ask me live and in person. Let's dig into Cherokee. Hope you have some fun this month. I had a lot of fun creating this unit.
If improvisation is something that you struggled with in the past, I can guarantee you that this process and the way that this is laid out is designed to demystify the art of improvisation. Learning and being able to play through and understand the music theory behind the exercises presented in each unit in this studio will give you the required skills it takes to become a solid improviser. As always, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more educational improvisation content.
Thank you.